People, Alex Kogan here with part 10, I think, of Dark Souls Remastered. And yesterday we made a lot of progress, albeit somewhat off the beaten path, where instead of continuing on to Sen's Fortress, I decided to go back and do things that I missed the first time, or rather skipped because I was being helped along, and it was down the much more advanced path of the game, where had I gone through, Sen's Fortress, I'd reached on Orlando. However, I decided to go back and start exploring parts that I skipped before, namely, like Lower Undead Burg, where I fought the Kappa Demon and killed it surprisingly easily because I skipped over it and I came back, I was able to handle it. That, and I kind of already knew how it worked because, of a certain review that I've mentioned repeatedly. So I kind of knew what to expect. Dogs and a very, very pitifully small arena. So that's taken care of, and of course I also went into the forest, the Dark Group Garden, I think it was, where I went and found the much better and cooler looking Elite Knight armor instead of the one that has my head completely covered, instead of the generic one that I've worn through most of the game. Also fought Havel the Rock, or whatever his name was, who killed me once in like the first part I played. Took care of that. So I got a ring that allows me to move faster in armor. So now I'm in the depths. And the depths is, well, it's basically a sewer level. Like, along with Blighttown, they're both basically sewer levels, albeit one's more of a labyrinth, while while Blighttown is more or less just a wall with a lot of wood and a poisonous muck, a sea of muck under a bridge. So I'm having a little bit of trouble navigating it. As you can tell, dungeon crawlers are not my forte. And I much prefer having some shred of an idea of where I'm going, and it's been that, and there's also these weird salamander monsters, or frog monsters, which I think in the game they're called basilisks, which is probably not what I would have used, but they're being weird, to say the least. And very deadly, because they have a thing called Curse. It's not a poison. Well, it is, but it does far more damage, worse damage than poison, because at least with poison, the health goes down eventually. Slowly. And the meter, of course, saying I've been poisoned goes down. The problem with Curse is that it's super immediate if you're not careful, and half your health gets thrown away. And the only way to cure yourself of it is through a freaking purge stone, which is super freaking expensive, and I have no idea why it costs so much. I don't even know how you can get rid of it, other than through that. So I'm trying to do what I can. I already found Laurentius. And I think, oh, uh, oh yeah, I already ran into Dumb Hall of Xena. Oh my god, why, oh, the freaking sound on my PC. Some weird Vextral Life video. Anyway, Oh yeah. Okay, Xena. I've already run into him. So I would very much like to try and get through this level efficiently with very little in the way of issues. Because the basilisks are what fuck me up. Great. Rats. Humanity that I didn't notice the last time. Who builds doors only to cover them up? I ask you. Yeah. And again, I think a lot of medieval sewers are like that. Jesus Christ, poison builds up so freaking fast. That's the hole that I think I fell into, which led to the basilisks, which I want to avoid somehow. Damn rat won't get off of me. That looks like a boss area, if there ever was one. Ah. Oh great. Fucking poisoned by a fucking rat. Don't I have a means? An antidote. Yeah. think that's where I fell that one time. Careful. Okay. I am not going down that hole with the basilisks. I refuse. I didn't go down here before. How much I want to bet someone's gonna pop out of one of these things? Hey. Freaking. Oh, I don't like these things. That curse blast they do. It's when they're in groups is the problem. Not there either. That did not look like an ordinary rat. Wait a minute. That don't look friendly. At all. Are you kidding me? Internet quality is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay again. Ugh, I hate the rain. Well, gonna have to restart it again because the PS4 just cannot take it for whatever reason. Try again.